Uploading Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and get today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for two our nice chapters 4 through 10. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, and we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, and we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus, and we ain't sponsored by Viz. And considering how much we promote Manga Plus on this channel, that's kind of surprising, right? But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my little ice skating kitty who is training at the moment, and this operation alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, well, the last time I covered this manga, we were just getting into the recital. So let's get to chapter 4 first, see what's in store for us today. Of the performances that have left a mark in figure skating history, there's one that always comes to mind. Daisuke Takahashi's free skate program from the 2010 Vancouver Olympics. Oh, it says here for the movie La Strada, too. Ooh, this is beautiful. The historical performance that resulted in Japan's first male singles medalist at the Olympics. The movie La Strada that was used in the performance is a masterpiece that follows a man and woman on the road. The sound of the trumpet illuminates their journey as the two draw near and push apart throughout their lives. God, this art is beautiful. So chapter 4 is titled The Path. Here we go. Kisara Satomi and Hayuma Minakoshi first pairs performance from the movie La Strada. The first note sounds are full side by side is 3 minutes long. After this performance, we'll decide whether to officially pair up. Yep, that is a good start. They're in sync. Yep, that was a good start. They're in sync. I've thought back to when we first met a lot of times, and I've sorted out my feelings. I wanted to know what the world looked like to her. That's why I've chased after her until now. I'll never be satisfied if she has to match my level to skate in unison. I'm going to catch up to where she is, and we'll skate a side by side that shows that shows what we're both capable of. We did it! If we're going to pair up, that's how I want it to be. If I could dude, I love seeing the notes like this. Yeah! We got some eighth notes going on. If I can skate in unison with her for this performance, she'll do a triple axel with me at the end. Once she sees how it feels for us both to perform at our best, she'll be sure about me. This is supposed to be his first performance, but he's not tensing up at all. He's doing great. I see. He's only looking at me. That's why the audience doesn't bother him. He should be able to do this then. Oop, that's a little low. Just when the routine is getting physically difficult, she's changing things up on him. She's moving a little differently. Don't let yourself get caught up in your memories of me. Your partner is a living person, so you need to watch me closely. This is so beautiful, man. I really hope this isn't like hand-drawn over AI. Damn it, dear me, you had to black pill me on that shit. But yeah, this is beautiful. It really does give Ballroom a Koso tease. The angle of her hand, the height of her leg, the timing of her change edge. Am I doing this right? Will Kisara show her full potential? It's almost creepy how obsessed he is. They've been matching the whole time. The accuracy of Hayuma's technique is challenging him because of his stamina, but he's staying in sync through sheer willpower. This is it. There's only one jump left. After spending time with him, I've figured something out. The reason he was able to learn so much about skating in the environment he was in was because he was obsessed with being able to do the same thing as that kid he saw on TV. He probably doesn't really have a passion for figure skating. He's only ever copied me and barely knew the first thing about competitions, but that's not enough anymore. This isn't the same as when he couldn't go to lessons, because now the path to becoming a figure skater is open to Hayuma. There's something I want to know. Hayuma, shall we? Let's do the triple axel. Really? This is my first time attempting a difficult jump at the very end of a program. I'm not even confident if I can do it. I'm not even confident I can do it. But watch closely. I'm going to do this jump. We'll be in sync for sure. You only have eyes for me, and I'll show you. This is how a pro does a jump. Everyone, a side-by-side triple axel. Yeah! Everyone watch us, a side-by-side triple axel. Hayuma, he completed the rotations. They even fell in unison. They're ridiculous. If they had landed that side-by-side triple axel in a competition, it would have been the first one in the world. But more importantly, I did all the rotations. I was perfectly in sync with Kasara. We we fell, but both of us were at our full potential. My heart is beating like crazy. If we can land a triple axel together someday, it will be the best feeling. Side by side at our best, us as a pair. I'm certain now. I have a bad habit of twisting too early. He copied me perfectly. If he knew anything about other skaters, he might have. Oh, now I'm certain about my suspicions. If he just learns the proper techniques, Hayuma has the talent to go to the top of men's singles. Again, I don't want to think about Takan. Ooh, Hayuma is so obsessed with catching up, he probably hasn't even thought about it. For a side-by-side, the more skilled partner matches the less skilled partner to keep in unison. Even a prodigy like me can't compete with the top of the men's division. Hayuma is a boy. I'm a girl. If Hayuma's skills surpass me someday, he'll be the one trying to match me. Then, it's already over? He won't be able to live up to his full potential skating in pairs. I pushed you that way. When the path to becoming a figure skater opened up to you, I made you think that your only future was in pairs. Kasara, I'm certain now. Hayuma, if you knew you'd be able to compete with people far ahead of me, would you still want to be my partner? I definitely want us to skate as a pair. Looks like it's time to eat our words. We thought this was Kasara's lucky break and that Hayuma's path was decided. Kasara? Kasara was acting weird. Maybe I wasn't good enough? Good job. Let's talk outside for a bit. There's something I've been keeping from you. I'm going to tell you about about something that happened in my past, and after I want you to think this over again. All right, let's get to chapter 5 here. Takan, the one person I looked up to who I had no chance against, the one who taught me about pairs, and the one who cursed me. And this chapter is titled Separate Paths. Women have short athletic careers in this sport. We rely on being lightweight to jump, not on our muscles. Girls physically hit their peak in their mid-teens as their bodies are developing. Lots of top athletes lose their ability to do jumps and are forced to retire in their teens. It says here, retirement of teenage female Olympic medalists and world champions has been a real issue in figure skating. I'm no exception. Quads will probably become difficult once I'm done growing. The event's about to start, and I'm not sure how long I'll even have my triple axel. Girls stop doing performances with difficult jumps and become women who focus on perfecting their choreography and expressive abilities. Whenever I learned to land a difficult jump, that's what I was told, that I would need to change strategies at some point, or I wouldn't be a figure skater for long. I always looked up to the male skaters. Wow, even in their 20s they can land quads, and the difficulty of their moves is the same as younger skaters, but they make landing them look even easier. He's improved at everything since last year. He has both difficulty and expressiveness down. Wow, I can't believe he can do more and more year after year. Male skaters dazzled in my eyes. Figure skating is both an art and a sport, and they seem to represent both sides. Girls have to choose one or the other, and if they have both, it doesn't last long. Being a girl is unfair. It wasn't as though that didn't cross my mind. If I could just, but I decided I would never say it out loud. If I did, it felt like that would be the end of something. The person closest to me and my role model was Takan. We had the same teacher, but he was 4 years older. His technique and expressive ability were overwhelming, and he had an astounding lack of weaknesses. Takan, let's have a quads competition. You know I'll win again, are you sure? Well, no one else can do them, and I'm going to win. I was just no match for him. So I hear you chased Hiro around and made him cry. He told me that I only have a few more years in the spotlight. I see. That must have been hard to hear. Takan cursed me. If only you'd been born a boy. Oh. If only you'd been born a boy, Ki. No. I'm going to say this right now because you know mofos are going to try and take Kasara's trans. No, she is not. She is not trans. I promised I'd never say it out loud. I promised I'd never say it. I'm kidding. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Then, while I couldn't stop crying, he tousled my hair and told me all about pairs like he was reading me a picture book. He told me that there are amazing techniques that are on different levels from singles, that it was beautiful that I could be at the forefront for longer, that it was beautiful as the other events and more majestic and impressive, that there are even multiple female world champions and gold medalists in their 30s. I could attend difficult techniques over the course of years. I wouldn't have to give up on either difficulty or expressiveness for a long time, just like the male skaters. Maybe you'll find the performance you want to do in pairs. I hated it, but he was right. You want to watch us? Are you interested in pairs? It was a curse, but it also saved me. Takan gave me both. He left me in hell, but lowered a spider's thread for me. At the end of 5th grade, when I was hesitating over whether to make the switch early, Takan decided to relocate abroad. Our coach and the rest of the club went to the airport to see him off. Takan, I'm not a boy. I'll never actually be able to compete with you. So don't forget me when you're gone. Key, listen up. We could compete together in pairs. Are you doing pairs? I will be. Woo! He is fine. Let's be real. Once I finish preparing. Teacher, I want to switch to pairs, but Takan is still competing in singles. In 10 years, if you spend a decade drilling the fundamentals and dedicate all the time you spend learning pairs techniques to jumps, you could go for the top of men's singles, Hayuma. What? I think I finally understand how my coach felt, that there's value in pursuing singles. What are you? I was kicked out by my coach at the end of 5th grade to not associate with Kisara Satomi until she gets pairs out of her head. I didn't disappear from the figure skating world. I was forced out. Even though I was the girl prodigy, I dared to show interest in a second-rate event. Everyone knew it was wrong, but the fury of a world-renowned coach cutting someone off means trouble. No clever coach wanted to take Kisara in. We tried to invite her to the Kirishima Club, but she didn't want to burden us. She left the spotlight and decided to train in secret. That's why we personally hid her away. But because of her situation, she was having trouble finding a partner. All she could do was work as hard as she could. She's been alone all this time with nothing to guide her, and that's when you came along, Hayuma. But isn't this weird? Isn't your only option to pair with me and compete without a club? Why are you telling me to do singles because I have the talent? That doesn't seem any different from your coach. It's the opposite. It's the opposite. That's exactly why I changed my mind. My coach decided things without consulting me. I wasn't given a choice. My coach tried to block my path from pairs. You better work hard during the performance and press me enough for us to officially pair up. I'm sorry I forced you down this path too. I think you should learn about the male skaters world, pairs and singles. After you experience both, then you can decide. I won't steal your choices from you. Dude, I'm going to give her props for saying that. If after learning what he's capable of, Hayuma still wants to do pairs, then I want him to pick me, either pairs or singles. Then the Kirishima Cup is in 2 months. Why don't you try participating in men's singles then? Huh? It's a competition. The story is set in 2021. Okay, an official one, but you get scored and it's high level. The skaters participating in the senior level are really talented. There will even be candidates to represent Japan in the Winter Olympics. Can I use the same song? Can I perform to La Strada at the singles competition? I don't have a reason to say no. I love that the signs changed here, where pair was scratched off, but before, but now it's clear. Just a step ahead, these two are facing something. Their life's crossroad. I'll walk this road alone after we walked it together. After performing both, it's just one step ahead. Then I'll choose the path I want to take. Yeah, I'm happy with this. Let's get to chapter 6. Where we left off last time, in order to experience single skating, Hayuma has decided to participate in the Kirishima Cup that will take place in 2 months. The Kirishima Cup, an official competition organized by the Kirishima Group, or Natsubi and Natsuya's family. Skaters from groups training in Tokyo, Nagoya, and Osaka participate in the competition. Oh, that's the Kirishima Ice Park's official mascot, Keurig. Dude, that is so weird. The competition is in August, right at the start of the season, so some potential Olympic candidates compete to fine-tune their programs. The competition is for both men and women in the junior and senior divisions. According to regulations, you can enter in either division, but let's have you enter juniors and duke it out for the top spot in your age group. Only world-class skaters enter the senior division when they're 15. You're still fine with performing La Strada? She's got really dark circles under her eyes, and her voice is hoarse too. Woof! I did the program to work within junior division regulations, and it took me all night. I'll dedicate everything I've got to the performance. Thank you. After performing both, then I'll choose. I need to see skaters other than Kisara and learn about other types of competitions before making my decision. Then should I learn the choreography for the new parts right away? Not a chance. We shouldn't have rushed before. You need to hammer out the basics of figure skating first. When do get here? You gotta learn this if you want to become a competitive skater. We're going over all the basic skating drills. Just skating? And Chapter 6 is titled Where We Are. In order to compete, you'll need to put in the work. You're up against me this lesson. Starting at the end of the rink, let's see who can go the farthest using only one push. No leg swings or power pulls either. Okay. I'm gonna skate so far. Sure. Since coming to Tokyo, I've been able to practice at any time of the year, so I think I'll do pretty well. Ready? Go! The most important thing for skating a long distance with a single push isn't power or initial speed. A strong initial kick to gain velocity isn't as important as avoiding deceleration. Let's see. If you align your center of gravity over a specific point, you'll naturally make it to the other side. By pinpointing where to rest your weight on your blade to result in the most speed, you can develop a technique to continually glide. It's incredibly simple. This unsophisticated gliding technique, the foundation of skating. Okay, Natsuya, take a look at them from above. No way. We only used one push. Huh? How can there be such a huge difference? Yuma made it to 40 meters and Kisara got to exactly 60, and basic skating techniques between us. Bruh! She's been skating her whole life. Technically you have too, but you didn't study the fundamentals. You got to the other end with just one push. Everyone has a natural balancing point on their blades. They make it easy for them to gain speed. No matter which direction you're turned or what angle you're at, as long as you maintain that point, even if you take a long, complicated trajectory, you can pretty much avoid deceleration. I'm still not very good at myself, but all skaters spend their entire lives perfecting their gliding skills. It's the foundation of all techniques. So cool! For now, practice the basics and develop a sense of how your legs would feel while skating. You'll work on the program later. How my legs feel, huh? I'll find it for sure in my unique skating spot. That's not a real term. Compulsory figures. That's accurately skating a set path on the ice based on a diagram. Okay, I finished. Let's see. You skated a right forward inner edge semicircle. That's a pass. Next, try doing something the same thing on a left forward inner. One figure can be traced traced 8 different ways based on which foot you use in the direction. So, okay. So for the first 4, it's the right foot. So if you're going right forward, the edge is inner. For right, there's also right forward going outer, and then right back going inner, right back going outer. Left forward inner, left forward outer, then left back inner, and left back outer. I have to trace each figure with all the combinations without messing up. These drills take patience. Since it's difficult and doesn't look impressive, even a lot of skaters hate doing this. I wonder how long Hayuma will last. He's used to such flashy techniques. It seems like he did a lot of his own research, though. Whoa, that again? You've been doing nothing but compulsory figures the whole week. Hey, pay attention, poor thing. I wonder if he's tired of basic lessons yet. I should tease him a little. Just now, I felt myself move forward without effort. Oh, Kisara? Sorry I didn't see you. What is it? I was sure you'd be bored. You used to always copy me whenever you had free time, but now you're working so hard to do simple drills. I'm a little surprised. You've grown. I have? Dude, he's like, what the fuck? I wonder why at some point I stopped thinking, I think I stopped being conscious of Kisara. Oh, I see. Till now, it's always been below freezing when I skated, and the more I practiced, the less I could feel my legs. I never noticed it until now. I didn't realize and also this art is gorgeous. I didn't realize I'd get a feel for it just by practicing. I had no idea. It's made me realize that figure skating is actually fun. This whole week I was in my own head. Can we try the game we did at the start again? But can I still get closer to her despite that? Kisara is right at 60 meters. Kisara and I... Ooh! Have distance between us. Still more distance. Hayuma is at 50 meters. That's 10 meters closer. I did it! Singles Hayuma can't use his weapon, which is unison with Kisara. He didn't have the foundation he needed to make it on his own, but now we'll start practicing the program tomorrow. Really? Yippee! Yeah! Basic skating is the foundation of all other techniques. By honing that skill, you can skate faster and decelerate less. And that means entering a jump at higher speeds. Looks like you've improved even more, Hayuma. You'll be able to land a triple axel in no time. I hope you get a good score at the Kirishima Cup. Triple axel at the Kirishima Cup. Good score. Right, it's a competition, so I'll get scored on my performance. In that case, if you score 100 points, you're getting into national levels. If you get that in your first competition, you'd be a monster. It's impossible if you can land a triple axel. Try to land the triple axel and get 100 points at the Kirishima Cup. Yeah. So if we're getting scored, Kasara, why don't you enter women's singles? You could perform Lestrada too. Only if you want to, though. It'll be the same choreography so we could compare easier, and you haven't been able to compete for a while now, right? After putting into numbers, it finally sunk in. I see the distance between Kasara and me and where we are now. I'd like to see the differences in our scores after doing the same performance, so I could see where we each are as skaters and how far the gap is between us. Huh? Is that not allowed? Oh, I guess people will figure out you're still skating then. No, it's an informal competition, so it's fine. If you want to do the same performance, we'll need to both enter the senior division for the regulations to be the same. There are all kinds of regulations depending on division and gender. Sure, I'll show how you stand up to me, but you're a newbie and this is your first time. You'll suddenly be up against Olympic candidates. If you go up against me and the top men, you might end up beaten so badly that you'll never recover. Well, that's fine by me. That's exactly why I want to enter the competition. Oh! So they're both entering the singles senior divisions. All right. Itsubi Kirishima confirmed for another round of program revisions. Yay, I'll help you out. Yay. All right, let's get to Chapter 7. Final day of practice before the Kirishima Cup, and this chapter is titled Roadside Flower. I'm so close, but I'm still messing up the triple axel. Okay, that's it, Hayuma. Go get Kasara. Kasara! Yep. Hayuma and I are performing the same program to Lestrada for the Kirishima Cup, but we're practicing separately. I'd like to see how far the gap between us is. Neither of us will watch each other's performance until the day of, so we can see the difference on the ice. But because of that, you're aiming for 100 points? Think you can manage it? If I can land a triple axel, and I definitely will. All right, Kasara. So I was reading the rule book and didn't get to this part. Where? Since he can't watch me, he's learning the sport and what other skaters do from the bottom up. Whoa, you're reading this stuff? Even coaches don't always have a full grasp of these rules. Seriously? Yeah, since criteria and definitions get small tweaks each year. The in-depth rules are unbelievably complicated. I know you'll freeze up if you overthink it. Let me see your pen. Let's see. This is all you need to know when it comes down to it. The more difficult a technique is and the better executed it is, the higher your score. Thank you. That makes it so simple. I've been watching lots of skaters' videos lately. When I used to see others on TV, I'd insist that you were better. What? She's way better than that. She could do a quad. Hayuma, the diehard fan. But I saw the world's top single entrants, super veteran pairs, and even skaters our age competing. I thought that pro skaters lived in a completely different world, but now I really feel like I might be able to join them. I'm gradually learning the rules of the sport, and I'm in an environment where I could put them into practice. I could do so much more now. It feels like the scene in front of my eyes is clearing a little by little. I'm a bit scared of having to choose between pairs and singles, but I'm really hyped to enter a competition. Right. Okay, see you on the ice. Uh-huh. Wait, why are you walking me home today, Natsuya? What about Natsubi and Kasara in the car? You're close enough to walk anyway. They took it. Just let them have this every once in a while. Never talked with Natsuya on my own before. Oh, he's walking in unison with me. So, right, so I wanted to apologize. What? About the pairs thing and how we cut you off from the singles. I'm sorry, we didn't realize we did that from the start. The two of us basically never did singles. Oh, it's fine. That really didn't bother me. Going back to the basics actually made me realize how fun figure skating is. I just don't know if I want to do pairs or singles is all, but I know if I don't pair up with Kasara, it's not like pairing up with her will save her from her situation. Huh? Not a lot of couples stay together long term. It's fine if you have a good breakup, but plenty of have bad ones. Assuming that pairing you two up would save her was a little dangerous now that we've thought about it more. The goal isn't forming a pair. It's the starting point of a long road you two will travel together. Natsu and I are prepared to go down together. You're choosing your first step to become an athlete, but if you don't imagine what the second and third steps will be after that and make the decision itself your goal, you really shouldn't form a pair. That's what I think now. You're laser focused on saving Kasara because she's still the only one you see, but try taking a look at things from her vantage point. If you don't, any decision you make won't be fully thought out. I regret it now. Hayuma started to really learn to figure skate, and he looked like he was enjoying it, but I was so scared of all the things I wouldn't be able to do anymore because I'm a girl. I became a coward when it came to competing. Hayuma will be able to go to places I never will. He looks up to me so much. And Yuma is a boy, and I'm a girl. At the recital, I realized things would become unbearable if we went straight to forming a pair. I think he's the one who's been teaching me. Skating programs, being able to go to the rink every day, a first competition. Until now, I took it all for granted, but now that I'm with Hayuma, it all feels fresh. The scenery I see every day looks a little brighter. Aww. It was like it's like I was rushing down a path, and I'm the only one able to, and I'm only now able to stop and realize how beautiful a flower I passed had been. Even when I got the triple axel, I was so worried about when I'd lose it that I wasn't happy when it landed. Or, sorry, when I landed it, the first side-by-side triple axel. If I could do that with Hayuma someday, the familiar scenery around me will become a view no one else has seen before. For the first time ever, I'm excited about my future. If Hayuma chooses to take the path with me, then I'll need to hold his decision close to my heart for the rest of my athletic career. Aww. The day of the Kirishima Cup. That guy rips Japan. It's Roland Fujiwara. I watched his performance from last year before I went to bed yesterday. He's amazing. He's really here. Did you see? It's Roland. You already knew he entered. Also, I happen to be formerly famous too. Is that Gisara, the prodigy girl? Do you think she's making a comeback? She actually is. So this is what a competition is like. Okay, before you change, let's do a final check-in. In each of your respective events, you'll perform to La Strada. We'll compare your scores to the other participants, obviously, and Kasara will have to convert your score to boy scoring. The song and choreography are basically the same, so it'll serve as a great comparison, and after the competition, you'll decide whether you want to go for pairs or singles, Hayuma. Are you two good with that? Yes! So here we go. So here's the senior women's singles free skate. It's already Kasara's turn. Everyone's been so good. This is the first time since we met that I'll get to see her perform in person. Here we go. Kirishima Cup Women's Single Free Skate Kasara Satome from the movie La Strada. She starts with the triple axel. Prodigy or not, this is her first singles performance in a while. How will she do? I'll cherish the things I'm capable of right now. This is beautiful. If only you'd been born a boy, Ki. Being a girl might be the reason I stopped going down this path, but I won't let it be an excuse to give up anymore. After seeing Hayuma, I remembered. I love figure skating too, so I'll give it everything I have. I'll do all that I'm capable of. I'll make the view I have right now beautiful. Ooh, this is beautiful. Oh my god, a triple axel. She landed it. The Kirishima Cup singles competition that will decide their fate in a single day has begun. That was super cool. All right, we're at chapter 8 now. Ooh, what a beautiful color page here, which is titled After the Snowfall Clears. She landed the triple axel. She's so cool. Kasara kept landing jumps after that too. One was under-rotated, but it was still acceptable. She looked just like the cool girl I looked up to from back then. But I'm not sure why, but something about her seems different, a little different. Oh god, the skating art is beautiful. Kasara Satome's score is 130.59. Yeah, I'll go change. She looks like she thought she would score higher. Even though it's her first competition in a long time, she could be good enough to represent Japan. Converted to men's scoring, she got a little under 150. Yuma can't hold a match to her yet. Oh, she got first place. Yeah, men's single free skate 20 minutes before her Yuma's turn. I got ants in my pants now. One of quadruple unders. Oh, geez. I remember what I practiced. When not to be taught to me, it suddenly all seemed real. You're skating last, Hayuma, because you're a special entry. You're going right after Roland, who usually represents Japan, so you're going to be left in the dust. I'm so mean! Well, it's true. It'll be an experience. Well, now I'm too warmed up. I'm looking forward to competing, but I haven't been thinking about the competition I'm skating against. I should change into my skates soon. I didn't know I'd be this nervous without Gisara around. That's Kirishima Ice Park's official mascot. Kieran, no, wait. Natsuya's wearing the costume. No, not Natsuya. I was just wondering where you were. Oh, he found me. Conversation denied. Feel less antsy now. I'll just put on my skates. Number 11, Roland Fujiwara. Oh shoot, I gotta get out there. Sounds like a Beatles cover. A Beatles cover? Roland Fujiwara. I've seen him a lot. Seen him on TV a lot since I was small. Natsubi. He's a candidate for the Olympic Winter Games, and ooh, he's currently number 2 in all of Japan. That was a quad. Beautiful. Oh my god, this movement is gorgeous. What is this feeling? Is it because he's right in front of me? Compared to TV, he's so much cooler. Damn straight he does look cooler. But Kisara can do the quad he just did, and she did in 5th grade, the quadruple Sao Chow. Sure, in 5th grade she could. Kisara can't do most quads anymore, partly because she's been focused on pairs for years. What? Oh, he's about to do another one. What? You likely know men in the top class have multiple quads in their performances. Watch closely, Hayuma. This is the potential Kisara in you, the world of men's singles. Roland Fujiwara's free skate program. Gary Clark Jr. and Junkie XL come together. Yes! Yes, it's the Beatles come together. Woo! I love this song too. God, I'm got the Beatles stuck in my head today, huh? Kisara thinks that the type of performance you want to do might not come from chasing after her for your whole skating career. She thinks it could from the male skaters. That's why she wants you to see them in person before deciding. Still got a long way to go. Roland Fujiwara's score is, I was unsteady for my quadruple flip. 181.46. Ooh, shit. Compared to Kisara's converted score, his score is a whole 30 points higher. I've been so focused on following after her this whole time, I never stopped to imagine what happened once I caught up. There's a path ahead of me that Kisara can't take. Once I catch up to her, I might be able to continue down that road. You could go for the top of the men's singles, Hayuma. I won't steal you. Yeah, there's a line letter here. I won't steal your choices from you. When she told me to try singles, what was she feeling? But if you don't imagine what the steps will be after that, and then make the decision itself your goal, you really shouldn't form a pair. I understand what Natsuya meant now. Natsubi, honestly, I don't feel fully prepared yet, but I'm going to put all my efforts into this skate. And if I enjoy singles more, then that's what I'll do. If I don't give it a try, then it'd be an insult to Kisara. I finally realized that. All right, let's go. These next 4 minutes will be the crossroads where I'll decide which path to take. Kirishima Cup men's single free skate, last skate, Hayuma Minakoshi from the movie La Strada. All right, let's get to chapter 9. Okay, now we're at chapter 9. I've been so focused on following after her this whole time, I never stopped to imagine what would happen once I caught up. I wonder what I'll see before me after these next 4 minutes. In this chapter, wait, do we have the chapter title here? No, okay. One sec. Stupid thing, come on. Here we go. The overall score is the total of the program component score and the technical element score. The program component score is based on skating and expressive ability. It usually doesn't change much from one performance to another. Hayuma should be able to score about 50 points. The part of the score that varies more depends on the difficulty of the elements and their execution. That's the technical score. If he can get over 50 points on the technical elements score, then I can see him reaching his goal of 100 points. Even though he has the same choreography as Kisara, the jumps can change in the moment. It's the coach's role to give direction when it comes to that. So the planned content is 7 jumps, 3 spins, and 1 step. Yeah, that's the choreographic sequence. There we go. In his 4-minute performance, he'll need to execute 12 move elements and collect 50 points for his element score. The first element is the triple axel. What? If he is successful, he'll earn an initial 8 points. Then he'll receive a degree of execution based on how well he completes it. This will be the most difficult element of his performance. Kisara landed the triple axel. I haven't come close to that since the recital. There's something I'm still missing. But I think I can do it. Ooh, an under-rotated triple axel with a fall. He's suddenly 7.4 points behind Kisara. Once each of the point differences are added together, the same performance might differ by dozens of points. Darn it. Oh, that really busted my rump. I need to make up for that fall. He can't make any other big mistakes now. He needs to calm down and follow the plan from our prep meeting. Yuma, the next jump! Right, I can fix this with the next jump. I'll pull off a killer move and make a comeback. Lower the difficulty level and focus on scoring points. They had a meeting 30 minutes ago, but Yuma forgot everything because he was too nervous for his first competition. If you mess up the triple axel, make the next Lutz a double, and the second should be blah, blah, blah during that 6-minute practice. That's it. There was one really amazing move I did in the past. Huh? A backflip? What? I'll probably get a bunch of points from this. I've never seen anyone else do it before. Because of the complex and large number of regulations, a novice like Hayuma has no way of knowing that. A backflip, that's an illegal move, a 2-point deduction, and he lost the points he would have earned from the jump we had planned. I gotta have him memorize them one by one. What is he doing? Though I guess not only his jumps but his spins are all a lot more beautiful than when he started. He looks a lot cooler doing them too. I love seeing the music here. Triple Lutz, under rotated triple toe loop. He landed it too. So 8.08 points. Choreographic sequence 1, additional points awarded. Triple flip fall, triple toe loop 3. Oh no, he fell. No, 3.18 points. The subsequent jumps turned into solo jumps. He has 1 spin and 1 jump left. His current element score is about 37 points. If he earns 3 points with the spin, he'll need 10 points for the jump. He's limited in what kind of jumps he can do based on his stamina and the regulations. Oh, Yuma, for your final jump. I got it. I don't think he gets it at all, but he's got it. But he's got it right if he's going to do that. In order to score 10 points, he has 2 options. One, since he left an opening for a sequential jump after the earlier ones turned into solos, he can attempt another sequential jump, a triple loop and a triple toe loop. With the go of plus my 0 earns earns 10.01 points. The other option requires him to earn all the points for execution. Right now he's practically guaranteed to fail. Normally people wouldn't choose that option. Everything is different from the way it was before. I'm not alone anymore. I can practice every day. I've gotten to see all kinds of people and worlds with my own eyes, and I've realized Kisara isn't that girl anymore. To find the answer to the future I face, I'll do things the right way from now on. So Kisara, watch us. Please watch me. 3.5 rotations. Ooh, triple axel landed. 3.5. Damn, you did it. You did it in that moment. After chasing after her all this time, it felt like I caught up for an instant. I felt like Kisara was right in front of my eyes. Ooh, the view I saw. Oh. Ooh, triple axel points awarded, 10.4 points. It was, dude, he's seen the path. What is he going to do? It was over before. Why can't he just do both? I don't get it. Maybe it's because, pairs, you definitely need more dedication for pairs. Yeah. It was over before I knew it. Was this really his first competition? All that's left is for you to decide, Hayuma. Hayuma Minakoshi's score is 120.29 points. He did it! Yeah! Alright, now we're at the final chapter of this live reaction, chapter 10. Let's see. The moment I landed the triple axel, the split second of scenery I saw, that's probably what will be ahead once I catch up to Kisara. You landed the triple axel and got over 100 points. You've achieved all your goals. Is this the protocols? They're your scores. You have areas for improvement, and you lost some easy points. But against 12 skaters who are all college students and above, including national competitors, you ranked 6th. Oh, that's nice. For your debut competition, this was more than enough. You've proven you would be a talented single skater. Now, all that is left is to choose. Huh? Oh, he's changing out of Kuring. The costume, yeah. Wait, is that person talking to Natsuya? Japan's #2 men's skater? Well, speak of the devil, it's Minakoshi. Nice to meet you. What? Fujiwara, just rolling works fine. Sorry for talking to you out of nowhere. Natsuya here said that you just started out. He's kinda, I was surprised because you were so good. Really delightful. Damn, Roland. You were super cool out there too. Oh, that makes me happy. Thanks. But looks like I still have a long way to go. Taka keeps showing me up. You seem like someone I should be scared of, Minakoshi. I'll have to work hard so you don't catch up to me. I'm looking forward to our next competition. It's really great to meet you. Roland, you got a sec? So we might be taking a trip to Nagoya next. Oh, sure. I'm happy. I need to decide the moment I landed the triple axel, the split second of scenery I saw, that's probably what will be ahead once I catch up to Kasara. Maybe because I was only seeing her as that girl, I couldn't imagine there still being someone ahead of me. But I'm sure that's not really true. From now on, there's Roland, or maybe even number one, who I could chase after. I understand. I'll cheer you on. It's okay. It's fine. I could cheer him on. I made a decision. At first, I wanted to be a pair so I could skate with the girl I looked up to. But after entering the singles competition, I understood that the person I'm looking up to in the future might not be that girl. It might be Roland or another skater. I got to talk to Roland a little after the performance, too, and he seemed like a really nice person. I realized I was right next to amazing people like him, and there's a path that would allow me to pursue them. That mean I'd replace that girl with someone else to look up to. I realized I could put in the work for singles, too. That used to be what was always driving me. But I realized there was something off about that. During this competition, I realized Kasara wasn't that girl anymore, and that there are athletes more amazing than her. It was a little painful to see that reality, but today, compared to when I chased after you because I looked up to you, I felt like I really faced you, Kasara. I think since I've been alone until now, I need to make sure no one sees me. Even if I could chase after someone through figure skating, I never truly interacted with or faced anyone until today. So in the future, I want to spend my career facing someone. What? Kasara isn't that girl anymore. If I ever overtake you in the future, I'll try to match you the best I can, because she was the person who faced me right back. So please, on the path ahead, instead of chasing someone alone, I'd like us to walk the side path side by side. Yes! Oh my god. Kasara, please form a pair with me. Yes! Dude, I still think he could do pairs and singles. I still think he could do it, but for those of you that are expert skaters or like know more about skating than I do, which is probably a good chunk of you, let me know in the comments, because we see it with tennis and we see it with tennis and other shit like that all the time. So that's why I'm like, can't you just do both? But skating, it probably would take a lot more out of you. But at the same time, it's like, dude, if you do singles as well, and learn singles routines, it probably would help you with your pair skating too. At least that's what I think. Huh? Did she just reject me? Figure it out. You're so straightforward, it's shocking. So it's decided. One more time. I look forward to skating together. Woo! Prologue final chapter, the past. So yeah. So we're getting into another arc with 2 on Ice. So similar to Martial Master Asumi, who's getting who started a current arc, or started a new arc. 2 on Ice is we're getting to the full story here. Do I think 2 on Ice will survive though? I don't know. Like, for me personally, 2 on Ice is my favorite from this batch because it does remind me of Barumi Akoso, and I know I need to read the Medalist, so I could probably get because a lot of people are saying it's like the Medalist, but it really does get like, especially Hayuma. Hayuma is so much like Tadara. He is. And by the way, if you're not reading Barumi Akoso, why? Why are you not reading it? It's so good. But I'm very curious what you guys think. Do you guys think that while doing, I feel like Hayuma could do both pairs and singles. I feel like he wants to start off as a pair. Obviously, starting off as a pair is very beneficial for him because he'll learn from the girl he cares about. And they technically can learn from each other. But I wonder if this is also, especially since Kasara did so well when she came back, I wonder if Kasara will eventually do a single. We'll try a singles competition as well. I feel like Hayuma will encourage her to go for it. I'm very curious what you guys think in regards to this. Do you think that Hayuma is going to encourage Kisara to just go for, to do a singles competition, to do another singles competition, because it would seem like a waste for her not to. But remember what she said. She said that she was learning a lot from Hayuma, so that's why I'm like, huh. So I feel like after a certain point in time, if this manga does last, of course, I feel like there will be a time where both of them do singles, at least in my opinion. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think of this series. I'm happy with this series. I am. I wish the only thing I would say I'd like more from the writing and also the art. Yeah, the art is good, but God, Bottom Yokoso is another is a that art is just amazing. But that's a monthly for the most part, so. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more uh, 2 on Ice content. A few ways you can do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.